Well, that's definitely one of the games that I'll be watching. Another game that I'll be watching by two teams that are surprisingly unranked, but definitely has a rivalry and a historical aspect to this game that definitely causes a lot of excitement. Notre Dame, USC at Notre Dame. What do you think about that game, Josh?
USC at Notre Dame game. I mean, Notre Dame is playing great. I mean, USC, whatever. I mean, those two, the penalties are killing them at this point in time. They don't even run the Pac-12 no more. I mean, previously the Pac-10. I mean, I think Notre Dame is going to win this game pretty easily. I mean, they beat them last year in that rain, and since the last 8 games they played, they beat them for the first time. But I think just this year, Notre Dame just has better talent than USC. I mean, people are just like shocked when you hear someone say that. But if you look at the teams at this point in time with that Brian Kelly offense and Michael Floyd and the running backs there and Manti Te'o, that linebacker, I mean, the talent on Notre Dame's roster looks more impressive than USC's. I know they got Robert Woods and Barkley. I'm not really that impressed with Barkley, but I mean, I just think Notre Dame is going to come out there and put it all on my. I don't even think it's going to be. I think I have Notre Dame win that game by 2 touchdowns.
Josh, don't you think Notre Dame has had a Floyd at receiver for about 10 years now? I mean, you go from Malcolm Floyd to Michael Floyd.
Yeah, but
I mean,
Floyd,
are you kidding me?
Floyd's I mean, come on, no one can guard that. I don't think there's one DB in NCAA to guard that dude. That dude is amazing. They're going to have to double him the whole game because if you don't, he's going to kill you alone. It's like he's a man amongst boys out there. I mean, no DB can stick that guy at this point in time. I'm not putting no one on him one-on-one. You're crazy if you do. I mean, Notre Dame with the offense, long as Tommy Rees plays within himself and gets the ball to those playmakers, I don't see USC having much of a chance.
I know one DB I would put on and lock him up. LSU defensive cornerback Turan.
No, I won't even like that matchup. I
love that matchup.
The Honeybee, I understand the Honeybee makes plays, but Floyd,
the kid makes plays.
Too big, too strong, and too fast for the Honeybee to stick him one-on-one. I don't like no DB and the NCAA to stick that man one-on-one. Too big, too strong, and too fast, and great hands, by the way. Just a mismatch.
All right, let's get on to the next game. Number 22, Washington at number 7, Stanford. Seems like Stanford should be able to handle this game with luck, but I'm going to tell you this. This is going to be the matchup of the day between two of the top quarterbacks in all of college football. Keith Price, this is a guy not many people are talking about. I mean, the Price bandwagon is going to increase after this game. Price became Washington's starting quarterback as a redshirt sophomore this year. In his second game of the season, he completed 18 to 25 for 315 and 4 touchdowns in a 40 to 32 victory over Hawaii. It's not saying much. He played Hawaii, but following week he threw for 271 and 4 touchdowns against Nebraska. I mean, the kid's a good player. At the halfway point, he led Washington to a 5-1 record. He's completed 118 of 170 passes. This guy has a 177 quarterback rating, which is ranked 2nd. He's one less than Heisman Trophy candidate Robert Griffin III. I mean,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I understand that game is going to come down to those quarterbacks. On the low, Keith Price, I mean, he should be getting some Heisman attention. His numbers are really, really impressive. I mean, obviously, we know you're going against the number 1 draft pick if he comes out this year, and Andrew Luck. Yeah, that's great. But Keith Price, if they win this game, if they have a chance, Price is going to have to play lights out like he has been playing. I mean, what's his name that left the school last year, the Tennessee Titans drafted? I can't even think. Jake Locker. Who is Jake Locker at this point in time? I mean, Price has just been amazing. He runs it better. He throws it better. His numbers statistically are way better. It's like Keith Price came to Washington and just gave them new life. I mean, Jake Locker, the guy's been playing great, but I mean, I think Stanford's going to be too much just with the running game and just all the weapons they still have there.
Suck for luck.
But Keith Price, I got to give it to him, man. That guy's playing great.
Suck for luck.
That's how I feel about it. The suck
for luck. We're here in South Florida, sunny South Florida. The only thing gloomy about South Florida is our Miami Dolphins, and we're trying to suck for luck. So I'm going to go with Washington in the upset.
One thing about that suck for luck, I just think teams, if you're doing that, you're pathetic, and it's not going to get you anywhere.
All right, on to the next game. Number 19, Auburn. At number 1, LSU. War Eagle. War Eagle. War Eagle. That's the cry, the fighting song, the fighting cry of the Auburn Tigers. War Eagle. We're going to have to go with the Tigers. LSU 7-0, number 1 team in all of college football. Total defense is 4th in total defense at 251 a game. 7th in scoring defense at 11 points per game. I mean, this defense is crazy. They will be without three players from the team. Cornerback, all pro, all world, all everything. Teran Mathieu is among 3 LSU players suspended for Saturday's game.
Spencer Ware as well, the running back. I mean, he's been contributing. But, come on, they're playing the Auburn Tigers here. I mean, their third string can beat Auburn's first string. So, I mean, this is not even going to be much of a game to me. Come on, that D-line is that's an NFL defensive line. I mean, with the defensive backs, they're still going to have back there that can lock up anybody on Auburn's freaking receiving core. Their best receiver is still out, I think, at this time. I mean, it's not even going to be much of a game, to be honest with you. Those 3 players that got suspended for apparently smoking synthetic marijuana, but it's not even going to be a game.
Who smokes synthetic marijuana? Are you kidding me?
People who don't want to smoke real marijuana.
Imagine this. You rather a guy smoke something that's not natural and synthetic that fries their brain and does whoever knows what else to them instead of just smoking some good ganja, something that's great for you. I mean, I'm not an advocate for smoking of any type of drugs of any sort, but I mean, hey, we all need a little bit of the hippie lettuce to keep us grounded, you know? I mean, everybody loves weed. Who doesn't smoke weed? I mean, Obama smokes weed. Look at his lips.
Oh, wow, man. Calm down. Why you always snapping on Obama, fool? Chill out, bro.
Hey, man, you gotta love the black president.
Dang president, bro. I mean, you over here snapping on my man for what reason?
You gotta love the black president. I gotta say one thing.
Editor of Harvard Law. I mean, what do you have to say about this man? He's a great dude. Yeah, he smokes cigarettes. He's American. This is what we do over here.
He's all American. Smokes cigarettes. Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. We have kids out of wedlock and we smoke cigarettes.
Hey, at the end of the day, it's a hard truth. People can dash it up and try to make it seem one way, but at the end of the day, this is what Americans are. We smoke cigarettes, they rob, they steal. That's what Americans do, man. So Obama smoking weed is not a big deal to me. It's not my business anyways. As long as he, making right decisions for this country, but you need to just chill out on the Obama, man.
Only kidding, Mr. President. Much love. I know it's real tough. You got the toughest job in America, man. Imagine that. The toughest job in America is for a black man to be president. Who would have ever thought a black man would have been president of the United States of America? Wow, is this a dream? Are you kidding me?
By you referencing that, it made me think of this movie I've been watching lately. Like, I just keep watching it.
What was that, Undercover Brother?
No. Head of State with Chris Rock. Did you watch that movie? Hey, that is, at the end of the day, it's the stupidest movie you ever see, but it is hilarious. Just Chris Rock is just, that guy's a clown, man. I just keep watching it just because you mentioned that. I was like,
thanks, Hollywood, for making jokes with our black president that they would never want to put a black president in place because the guys like Chris Rock and these ridiculous movies where a guy like Obama has to deal with all these type of things. Well, hey, when Kane gets in office, don't worry about it, Herman. You won't have to deal with that. Go Pizza Man.